What? Okay, so let's do this. Were there things that you saw that concern you in last night's game?
Yes. What are you talking about? I'm not here to talk sense into Jalen. I'm going to say Jalen's right.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about it. Because last night
No,
was
I
the
mean,
first time where I kind of was like, oh.
listen, you can take two stances, but you have to take one. Okay? You can say preseason doesn't matter. Okay, sleep well at night knowing that and convincing yourself of that if that's your belief. If preseason matters even a little bit, then there is something that we've gotten blown out 4 times. Like, yeah. I don't know how you can just sit back and just be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think it matters a ton, but there's people over here being like, just calm down, we're fine, and they may be right, but all we have to look at is like the 4 games of the new coach this season and the new roster, and buddy, Charlotte dropped 150 on us. Charlotte!
It's so funny because yesterday I was like, yeah, you just beat teams that you're supposed to beat, that you know that you're better than, like Charlotte, and clearly that was not the case yesterday.
Listen, preseason is not the end all be all, but as I've said on our show and I've said it on here, I think you do look at this and draw things from it about how you're going to play in the regular season.
Yeah,
like these guys are our team. You know, this is the guys that we work with. Front court depth is a problem. You know, when your best center is Jock Landale, whose role is a backup center, and the other Jay Huff, PJ Hall, is just kind of, he's a third center. The defense has been absolutely atrocious at the perimeter. I mean, we talked about bringing in, Jalen Wells coming back. KCP, bringing him in as perimeter defender. You're talking about, Vince Williams maybe being healthy, or you draft Cedric Coward to be, at minimum he's going to be a good defender. It's like, buddy, we ain't stopped anything. And if you want to say that's preseason, they don't care, okay, that's fine. I'm kind of in the middle. But there's nothing wrong. I'm not over here mocking the people who are like, hey, what's the big problems here?
Yeah, and especially after yesterday. I mean, like, for a multitude of reasons. One, it's Charlotte. You're getting run out of the building by Charlotte. I really don't understand the why do you not play Ty Jerome after you've been resting for 5 days, but then you play Jaren Jackson Jr.? I don't really understand that. I don't know this is a good point.
I see a lot of people saying this. And yeah, they played their starters, but
their starters look good.
I mean, it was not like they won 40 games last year. It's like they looked really good and they played their starters. But you know what? I thought this team was supposed to have a high floor. I thought they were supposed to defend. And they didn't. And they haven't the whole preseason. Once again, you're giving up, I don't know, roughly 75% shooting from beyond the arc. Yeah, and there are players that they're talking about. They played Kalkbrenner, they played Colin Knippel, and they played all 3 of their rookies, McNeely. Like, all those guys, all the rookies also got big minutes. And so, listen, it sounds like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. If you want to say that it doesn't matter, then fine. But I think it's kind of foolish to not watch 4 preseason games and not be like, what could this look like in the regular season? And if you want to play that game, buddy, there's some holes.
Yep. And there's a couple, Jalen bringing the good points here. Everybody that played yesterday is supposed to be the defenders on the team. Jaren, KCP.
Yeah, you missed Ja and
Ty Jerome.
Everybody else is supposed to defend.
Yeah, and this is the thing. After I'm kind of with you at this point. You can say PlayStation. You can say PlayStation. You can say preseason doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, getting blown out in 4 games is that's. I'm worried that's indicative of bigger problems now at this point. Like it's 4 blowouts is against. It's just not a good, regardless of preseason or not. You want to see more from that.
I mean, if honestly, and this is just me, and I feel like I try to be a realist. I don't try to like blow smoke up the Grizzlies' tail, and I don't, and I also am not a hater. I try to look at it fairly. But if you were just sitting around and looking at the 4 games, it's like getting pissed on your leg and them telling you it's raining. Like there is something here. Like
yeah.
You cannot just say we are a top 4 seed in the West. Everything's great. John's coming back, and then also just get beat like a drum for 4 games. Like there's got to be some sort of self-awareness in here, and to me, self-awareness says like, like if this is going to be a non-defensive shootout, we're going to lose.
Yeah, this is shots fired here. Did the Grizz hire Ryan Callahan?
I mean, everybody thought he was a savior, and I'm not gonna bang a gavel on him by any means. But there's been lots of people say that he's a genius, but despite having not, coached in the NBA ever. So, and he may be fine, but what you're seeing a lot, again, preseason. We'll see what happens in 6 days. But you play everybody. Everybody's talking about, the other team played their starters, and they played their rotations and everything else. What if we are? What if, once again, we are playing a 13-man rotation?
Oh, God.
I mean, that is a legit possibility here. The NBA may just be going that way, and the Grizzlies are on the front end. I mean, you remember what Golden State, Steve Kerr said last season. It's like, I like playing 12 to 13 guys a game. That may just be it. And if that's the case, the end of the bench is not holding the weight here.
No, I mean, and let's talk about, speaking of that end of the bench, this is another game where Gigi did not crack 15 minutes. It's another game where I don't think Edwards talking about he didn't even remember seeing Gigi get in. Gigi was 12 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the line, just 3 points, no rebounds, no assist. And this is I don't understand why Cam Spencer is like not getting more minutes
at the end of the bench.
At the end of the bench, he continues to get like.
I think he's virtually the only guy on the team in the games that he's played that's been a positive plus minus.
Yep. Yeah.
And he was a positive plus minus in the Hawks game, despite going 1 of 6 from 3. Like
Yes.
the guy who's only supposed to be shooting threes, he was 1 of 6 from 3 and had a positive plus minus on the game.
I'm just at this point, I'm ready. If he's going to contribute more to winning, more so than like Gigi at this point, more than Gigi and Vince, just put. If Vince and Gigi aren't going to contribute to winning, then put Cam in, man. Cam, at least, it's like you said, you can rely on Cam to not be a net negative.
Yeah, I'm 100% in the camp of Cam Spencer. I thought Vince was not bad last night.
That was one of his better games so far.
Yeah, I mean, he hit some open threes. He got a couple steals. I thought Vince was fine. Again, we're just talking about everybody wanted to bash like Jake LaRavia, Jitty, these guys at the end of the bench that because of injuries were elevated into bigger roles, okay? Those guys this season you thought were going to be better. Obviously, you still have Jitty, but then you hope like, second year or third year Gigi, better. Third year Vince Williams, healthy Vince Williams, better. Cam Spencer elevated off of a 2-way to a major deal, better. You thought that end of your bench would be better. It's scary if Gigi and Vince isn't going to figure it out, because then you are super exposed with the amount of players that you're comfortable with playing, and even if you're only playing 10 a game, like that's all you trust, and you're really exposed to injury.
Yep, and we know. I can't do another season of that where you're exposed to injury, where all these guys go down. It's going to be a tough season, a tough watch.